What is up, Wolfpack? Today we're going to be covering the AR500 QD IFAK, the quick deploy individual first aid kit. A really cool piece of kit. Can't wait to walk you through it. This is actually going to be more of an unboxing video / install video rather than a review, just because it just arrived and I wanted to walk you through the package that you get. Stick around to the end of the video because we're going to be walking you through how to win not only an SC4, but over $500 worth of goodies. All you have to do is subscribe and leave a comment, and you're instantly entered to win over $500 worth of goodies, including an SC4. Stick around to the end of the video so we'll walk through that. So the reason that I wanted to pick up a brand new quick deploy IFAK is I've already got an IFAK on my battle belt, and we've already got a video on my battle belt, but this is a brand new it's actually a really cool piece of kit. It's a little bit of an IFAK, and what it's designed, it's got the cat tourniquet holder up top, but then when you grab this, it'll actually pull out and have a bunch of really fun goodies that you can, number one, pull directly straight away from the actual kit. And that includes your gauze, includes whatever you'd want to fit into this. And so you can fit that all in here. But the problem with that is I didn't want to be borrowing from this setup over time. So I wanted a separate setup that I could either leave in my truck or I can attach to my plate carrier. And if for whatever reason I was away from my battle belt, didn't have my tourniquet, then I would have everything that I needed. And so we'll put the SC4. Remember, subscribe, leave a comment, you'll be instantly entered. And let's walk through this. So I really like this piece of kit for a couple reasons. Number one, it's actually a really ingenious way for you to store your most valuable items, and walk through that at the very end. And on top of that, the price is actually pretty good. I think it was only $35 for this pouch, which is pretty comparable to some of the Versa packs as well as some of these other packs. It's a really well piece of kit. It comes already with the patch attached, so you already know. It has a awesome, and we'll walk through exactly how to deploy this, but it has an awesome quick deploy section where you'll be able to get your most important pieces of kit, such as your gloves. What I love about this it actually feels like it's hard. So it's not just flimsy Cordura nylon. It actually has some rigidity to it. And so we'll walk through how this whole thing gets deployed. But it's got a lot of really cool pieces of kit that we'll walk through. And so this is just $35. But if you want all of the goodies that come with it, that's another $65. It's not a great deal, but it's a decent deal. I mean, it's not bad. I do wish it came with a tourniquet, but I know that's sometimes $25 to $30 on its own. But now I'm going to have to buy it separately, buy another one, and somehow find a place to attach it. So let's walk through all of the goodies that you get with this. So number one, you're getting these gloves. I'm not a huge fan of these gloves. I mean, I feel like they're, number one, it's not a very compact package. I wish it was a little more sterile. And I'm more of a partial to blue gloves myself. But we'll take what we can get. Let's just roll this up, put it in a compact package. You're getting some emergency trauma dressing, so you'll be able to use the trauma dressing. Some duct tape for a variety of uses. You get a twin pack of the high vent chest seal. So if you never use this, this is the ability to you just take one of these and stick it on the entry wound, stick the other one, stick it on the exit wound, and it'll prevent the air in your lungs is going to try to escape through the easiest method possible, and that if there's a bullet hole through those lungs, that's going to want to escape through there, and so this will stick over chest hair, over blood, over anything. You literally just rip it open, slam it down, and it'll hold. I don't know if this one has the vent in it. Sometimes you have to re-vent these, but we'll press firmly to skin. It doesn't look like these are vented, and so sometimes the pressure will build up, and so you want to peel that off and vent it. But a lot of these are redeployable. You can stick them multiple times, and so you'll be able to peel this off, vent appropriately, and stick it back on. By the way, if you have never gotten IFAK training or individual first aid training, highly recommend it. I mean, the likelihood that you're going to be using your first aid kit to save someone's life, whether it's a car accident or whatever, is much higher than if you were to use your firearm training. And so if you've gone through multiple firearms trainings and you've never gone through a trauma first aid kit, training, I would highly recommend it. I think it's one of those trainings that is just going to stick with you forever. Here's some more Celox. So this is what it is. It's a gauze that has Celox inside of it, and it's these granules that help stop bleeding very quickly. So we'll leave that there. We've got some trauma shears. You always want to have a bunch of these lying around just because, number one, they're going to get super gunked up with blood. These look like they're pretty low quality, but yeah, I mean, it's better than nothing. You'll be able to, you know, separate any clothing from the victim, and then you'll be able to just toss that after. You know, if you try to clean it up, it's just going to be a disaster. You get a tactical combat casualty care card. So this will just allow you to write down any information, and it also does come with a Sharpie, so you'll be able to answer any questions and be able to put, you know, time as well as the blood pressure, and if you have those things, so that way you can give that to the paramedics when they arrive. Let's see what else we get here. A SWAT T tourniquet, not as great as a cat, but better than nothing, and so you get a nice little SWAT T tourniquet here. Let's see what else you get. And then you get, I believe this is just gauze. Yep, flat compressed gauze. And so you get a little bit of gauze here as well. And so let's walk through, you know, the issue that I had with this. I mean, it's great that they sent an IFAK refill. But to be honest, you know, for $100, you know, $35 for the pouch and $100 for this, I do wish it was already set up. So that's, you know, AR500, if you're watching, I do wish, you know, I mean, even if it was just a little bit, I wouldn't even mind paying a little extra. I do wish this was already deployed and ready to set up. But let's actually walk through why I think this is such a cool piece of kit. Number one, when you do open this whole system, so you can see here, this is a separate pad. This is the deployable pad, and so it'll allow you to stick here. I actually want to go a little lower, so that way the handle is being able to, you can see it a little further away, and you'll be able to deploy from there. So we'll put that to the side for now. And then if we were to open the whole system, the whole setup, you can see that it's basically got these two flaps that you're able to kind of walk through, and you know, you'll be able to access all of the goodies hanging straight from your plate carrier or from your truck or from wherever. But if you wanted to deploy everything out, you can pull this thing out and actually be able to access everything across the board. And so with that, let's actually go through and walk through all of the goodies that will come with this, as well as how to set this up. So the first thing that we want to do is actually set up the quick deploy pouch. And so what we want to do here is, on the left hand side, we're going to probably put our gloves. Actually, you know what might work? No, it's not going to work. I was thinking about maybe putting the Sharpie inside of the duct tape, but that won't work. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to see if I can deploy this in a short way. I'll fold this in half, and then I'll just roll this up. And let's roll this up from fingers down, so that way we end up with the clean stuff on the outside and all the phalanges on the inside tucked away. So we'll tuck this in. So not a great setup, you know. AR500, I feel like you could do better than this. So let's try to stick this in and get this all staged and ready to go. And so the reason that this is on the inside, is on this quick deploy section, is this stuff can be accessed without opening up everything. And you know, if you think about you pull up to a scene, what is the first thing that you're going to want to do? It's probably glove up. And so they put this on the outside, so you'll be able to glove up properly and be ready to go. And I might even put in like a mask or some goggles in here in case there's some, you know, just a blood situation that you don't want to deal with. Yeah, see, this is you know, I appreciate the hard elastic on this, but you know, it's not an easy thing to stick in, you know. So now you've got the gloves ready to go, and then underneath that I'll put the duct tape. That's the thing, is they didn't come with instructions, so they didn't tell you, hey, this is the way we would deploy it, you know. So I'm kind of having to look online and see how other people are doing it. They don't even have it on the AR500 website. They don't even have pictures of how they would do it. So you can see here, you've got this whole setup, and then on the right hand side, what I'm probably going to do, I'm going to put that Sharpie, and I'll leave that here. So that way, you know, if you wanted to mark down on a tourniquet, you know, the time of deployment, you'll be able to put that on. So you have the Sharpie there ready to go, and so I'll probably bring that down just a little bit. So we'll put this to the side just for now, so that way we can work on the actual unit. So the first thing that I'm probably going to end up doing, I'm probably going to start with, let's see here, what do we got? Let's probably start with the, is it here? Let's see here. Maybe with the C-locks. Let's try the high vent. See, that's the problem, is I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure which ones are going to be we want to use, which one we don't want to use. So let's see. Let's try to stick things based on where we think it's appropriate. So let's put the SWAT T tourniquet. This looks like it fits here. Put the gauze. Let's tuck some of this stuff out. See if we can get it a little thinner. So let's see if we can stick that in here. See if that works. All right. So we've got that deployed, ready to go. Let's see here. We've got the trauma dressing. Let's see if that fits here. Let's see if we can tuck that from behind. The C-locks, let's see here. So the high vent, I'm going to put this in. Yeah, I'll put this in here. So you get the high vent here. And then the C-locks. This is the last of the things. Let's see if we can do this. I'm going to try to put this here. Put the C-locks here. And see if the SWAT T will fit in here. Yep, SWAT T fits there. The only one that's a little loose is this one. Let's see, what else can we do? I think that'll be it. And then if anything, we could fit the tourniquet in here. So now that we've got all this stuff all staged together, let's actually walk through how this is supposed to all be compacted and fit in. So let's see if we can get this all staged properly. So you can see here, close this up, try to get some of this stuff tucked in. It's not perfect. That's the problem. Let's see if we can reopen this and tuck some of this this excess stuff back into it, particularly the compressed gauze. See if we can stick that back in there inside of itself. All right, so that looks like it worked. So let's take a look. And then the card, let's put that in there as well. So we'll be able to put that there. And now, let's see how that works. So it looks like for the most part, we've got everything staged properly. We'll be able to tuck this in. And then from that, we'll be able to put this on the back. And then let's close this up on the sides. As tight. So we've got that over here. Let's see if we can tuck this over on this side. We got that over here. And then the last thing you want to do is we'll be sticking this. Just put this here on the inside for now. So now you've got a really solid compacted case all ready to go. And so the way that this is designed to be deployed is, let's say you pull up to a scene and you need to get this taken care of. The first thing you want to do is just pop open the sides. The sides will be wide open. You'll be able to grab the trauma shears, grab your gloves. Then stage 2, pull this out. You'll be able to access all of this flap. So you'll be able to get your SWAT tourniquet, your C-locks, the high vent seals, all of that stuff, be able to access. Stage 3, if you want to pull everything out, you can pull everything out. Now you've got everything all laid out, ready to go. And then stage 4 is rip it straight off the plate. And now you've got this as a self-contained separate unit. And so you can see there's 4 ways to deploy it. Really slick system. All it's missing is the tourniquet, which I'm going to be adding very soon. So I'll probably add it right next to the SWAT tee. So I've got that as a backup and you'll be ready to go. And so, you know, not bad of a kit, not bad of a piece of system. I actually like it a lot. It seems like it's very well organized. It's better than any of the other IFAKs that I have. I would highly recommend it. Put it on your plate carrier, leave it in your truck. I would recommend it. This is great. All right, y'all, before you head out, did want to let you know, once again, we're giving away not only an SC4, but over $500 worth of goodies as part of my ultralight bug out kit. You're gonna get everything in that video. And so all you have to do is subscribe, leave a comment, and you'll instantly be entered. If you want even more entries, sign up for my Patreon. That will give you substantially more entries. Once we hit 10,000 subscribers, a winner will be announced. We've already given away a bunch of these. Looking forward to giving out more. Thanks a lot, everyone. Stay safe out there.